What's up, everybody? This is DJ Lyon, and I got a guest here today. Man, there's so much to say about this guest. I've been watching him for so long and watching his rise year after year. Man, he has been doing so much music, so much collaborations. The brother has even been on the news here in Sacramento several times. Not once, several times. He's performed in so many places. It's going to take up the whole night to even explain that much. He is the one, the only, a motherfucking T.
Man, what's going on with you, my man? Appreciate you. Appreciate the support. I've been rocking with you for many moons, my boy. Many moons, man. So I'm glad to be on with you. Glad to be on the Support Your Boy pod, man. How you been?
Good, man. I'm good. So I'm going to start off with the first question that I always ask, which is, how did you get that name?
AT?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So it started in high school. So I played varsity ball when I was a sophomore.
Right.
I was 15 years old and playing varsity ball, and just kind of the way I played the game, a lot of my people would call me A-Train. They're like, hey, you're like a freight train the way that you play. Yeah. Super energetic and emotional. And so I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
So I went with A-Train, and then one of my teammates, my senior year, he had the same nickname. He played football. Oh. His name was Arthur. He was a linebacker. Super good linebacker. He went by A-Train as well, too. Now, my sophomore year, I wore number 51 because I was a sophomore. I didn't get to pick my number. So my boy had the same number as a linebacker. So we both had the same name as A-Train. I was like, no, we can't have that. We can't have that. So one of my homies in high school was like, hey, why don't you just shorten your name to AT? Mm-hmm. Like, go AT, just 2 letters. I was like, okay, cool. So I went with just AT to start, just A.T, which is good for A-Train. But then as I went along and started my writing career, and started really writing music and getting into it, I was like, man, I want to morph the spelling of this because it's too simple, 2 letters. Yeah. I just want to go A-T, and I was like, where it could be like a kind of a play on words, like A-T, like people call me T, so it's like a A-T, like, or it could just be just A-T. So it kind of morphed into that, and it's been a variation of that ever since. So A-Y-E-T-E-E came into play kind of after my name was abbreviated when I was in high school. So I've been going by A-Y-E-T-E-E since about 2009 time frame, 2010. So it's been a minute.
I had a question I want to ask you about this. So we're going to get into this little question segment here. And then question number 1 is, do you think you can build a strong fan base in hip-hop even though no one is fucking with you in your hometown?
I definitely do. What I can say from experience, so I've been doing this since 2010. It's 2024 now, so I'm in year 14. I'm a veteran doing this shit. And the one thing that I've learned in the very beginning was my initial mindset was I wanted my friends, the people I loved the most, to be a part of what I was doing. My core foundation came from wanting my people to be with me, and then 2008, 9, 10, watching Wiz Khalifa. At that, Wiz was doing day-to-days on YouTube. He's got Taylor Gang, but within Taylor Gang, he had his best friends he grew up with, the people I was kicking it with, going out with, going to bars with, doing young college life kid stuff with, were the people that I wanted to be directly, involved in what I was doing in music. Whether it was music videos and having them be right there with me, or whatever we were doing, with me doing shows and then being there and being involved, whatever it was. So my foundation was always team first, homies first. If I'm going to be the voice of all of us, like once my people kind of figured out, like, AT, he does this music thing, like this is what he does. Like, I never made it a big deal where I'm like, oh, I'm better than my homies. Like, never. It was always just, this is what I do, and I want y'all to be involved in what I do.
So the close ones help you build a fan base, and that's not even from your hometown. It sounds like the people who you rock with.
My people, and that's what helped me kind of work through that in the beginning, where in the beginning you're gonna have people be like, oh, I'm not fucking with you. I don't rock with what you're doing. But as I stay consistent over the years with my single drops, mixtapes in the mixtape era, dropping hella mixtapes, dropping videos, doing shows, and then also being tangible in my area. You know, going to the clubs and going to the bars during that time frame. I didn't go out with the mindset of, oh, I'm young, so I'm just go out and fuck around and I'm gonna just have fun and drink. I had a goal. Every time I went out, it was, hey, if I'm at a new venue, who's the owner? Who's the manager? I'm me.
That sound like me.
Who's the DJ?
Exactly.
Oh, you were at the last show I was at? Hey, let me send you this DJ pack. Yeah, I know the terminology. Let me send you a DJ pack. There's a lot of artists that want to send music, but they don't know the term. Let me send you a DJ pack.
Most of them
what's a DJ pack?
Send you like a one MP3, and that's it.
But they'd be like, what's a DJ pack? And I'd be like, hey, well, I'm gonna send you the MP3 wave version. MP3 wave. I'm gonna also send you an acapella version, which is an 8-bar version of my first verse. And I'm gonna send you an acapella of the chorus. I'm also gonna send you 24-bar, 16-bar first verse, 8-bar hook version of the record. And you're also gonna get the instrumental as well. And you're gonna get the acapella vocals. So in your DJ pack, you've got wave file, MP3 file, vocals, instrumental, different mixed version of it. So that way the DJ is like, oh, he knows what he's talking about.
Not only that, say if you got a show coming up and you want to perform that song, and I know you sent that to me, you know what I mean? And you say like, hey, you stick out my song, I want to do that shit with no vocals behind.
With no vocals.
I
just want to
I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be ready.
And I'm gonna be ready to go. So just understanding that as well, and understanding how to talk to managers and owners. Coming from my business background, coming from a perspective of having a marketing degree, understanding how to do email templates and emailing an owner, understanding how to talk to an owner, how to talk to a manager that's a gatekeeper to get to the owner, so you can get the show. All these different pieces of it. So regardless of me having that foundation of music, my people, the people I want involved, I understood very early on, this is a business. It's 90% music, 10%, or it's 90% business, 10% music. You could have a song, for example, like my song Sushi, that played at the Kings games, got me on Good Day Sacramento, all that stuff. That record, that's a great record. But that's 10% of the 100% of the business I'm going to be doing. That record got me the opportunity to talk to Scott Monaco, who previously was running media and management for the Kings. You know, gives me an opportunity to my videographer and photographer homie who showed that song to the Kings DJ. He's at a party and randomly shows the song to her, and then she's the Kings DJ, and then she goes, I want to play the song. Bam, boom, we link, boom. I'm connected with the Kings based off of that. But it was the business of, I had a good relationship with my videographer, photographer. He fucked with me. He sent the music over to the DJ he knew. The record was mixed the right way, mastered the right way, engineered the right way, and it created a new opportunity. But it's all about steps. So whether it was the beginning of my career to the place I got to, where I got a chance to do all those shows, or it was from that space until where I'm at now, it's all about having a process and a foundation that you can go back to so you can be successful.
Okay, so sticking to the business, let's just say in manifestation, I have this little thing, I put manifestation to all the artists to be better than you expected yourself to be. Let's just say that you are 10 times more successful in your music business than you are right now, to the point where you are now mainstream. The question I wanted to ask you is, do you think that if you're at this mainstream level and you have a time crunch for your album coming up, right? So the label, or in order to speed things up, you bring in, if the suggestion comes to where they want you to bring in some songwriters to help you get this album done and so they basically help assist you write on the song,
Right.
to make that time crunch. My question is to you: do you think that actually hurts you as an artist, as far as or hurts you as a rapper, and to be an authentic rapper, to have some other songwriters assist you in creating that album?
There's two answers to that for me. The first answer is, if you're a music industry booth and you understand the music industry, we understand that Whitney Houston didn't write "So I'm Saving All My Love for You."
Yeah.
We know that David Foster wrote that record.
Yep.
Right? We know that David Foster wrote "Through the Fire" by Shaka Khan.
Yeah.
Right? And that their original record was called Shaka instead of "Through the Fire." "Through the Fire" became a record that Kanye West sampled that we love to this day.
Yeah.
Right? So there's the music booth part of that, where for me as a music booth, understanding the industry, writers are a part of great song creation. There's that part of it. The second part of it is, for me as an individual songwriter, I've prided myself my whole career on, I've written every song I've ever done. I've only had assistance from a couple other writers that were other independent creatives throughout my entire career. And I can stand on that. And I love that part of my creativity and the aspect of me being an artist and a songwriter. I love that part.
That do we look down on artists who accept writer help from another artist?
I think we look down on them more now than we ever did previously. Because I think previously, before social media, individuals and human beings had an appreciation for the art that was being presented to them without questioning what was being presented to them. Right? Like when we get when we get a "Don't Be Cruel" album from Bobby Brown, right? We get a "Don't Be Cruel." We're not talking about the fact that Teddy Riley wrote 90% of that album.
Yeah.
No one fucking talks about any of that when we talk about songs like "Roni" or "Don't Be Cruel" or "My Prerogative" or "Every Little Step." No one's first thing is, "Oh, well, Teddy Riley wrote that."
Yeah.
No one. Because people that grew up from that era don't think like that. They just think Bobby Brown, incredible video, incredible dance steps, incredible production. I don't give a fuck who wrote it. I love that song.
Exactly.
Whereas now, you get a Drake who's dealing with all these artists attacking him out of nowhere, which in my opinion is all calculated. None of these niggas are mad at each other. None of them.
Right.
Ross, Kendrick, Jake, all the motherfuckers. Metro, Future. These motherfuckers are not angry at each other at all. Kanye, you know what they did? They all came together and said, rap sales are down 40% over the last year.
Yeah.
What is a way that we can drive rap sales again? Beef. So we're going to, Drizzy, they're all sitting there around a round table. Drizzy sitting there, everybody. They're like, we're going to come at you. Everyone, I'm going to come at you. I'm going to come at you. You coming off a tour with it. They calculate this shit. These motherfuckers is not angry at all. This is calculated movements to drive the genre. And I know that.
Did you hear about did you hear about the academics theory on why they're all beefing with Drake?
Bro. And even with academics, bruh. Academics was homies with all these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Every person that he's done a diss review on, he's cool with. He's cool with Rick Ross, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Drake. Even Chris Brown and Quavo. Right? He cool with all these motherfuckers. You think that they're not in his ear talking about drive the traffic? You think they're not in his ear? You think Drake's not on Joe Budden's line as much as he acts like he doesn't fuck with Joe Budden, or vice versa, talking about, hey, yo, drive that conversation.
Yeah.
Rory and Mal, hey, yo, drive that conversation. Hey, let them know. Hey, Rory, let them know that we was in text messages with each other 4 days ago.
Yeah.
And that I said that I was going to say this shit. And so when it drops and I say it, you got content.
Yeah.
And we drive the traffic. This is all calculated movements. I realized this shit very early on in my career because one of the artists that I was fucking with out here was one of my best friends. He had the same idea to drive traffic on me and him.
Yeah.
Because we were doing the same shows. We had collab songs together. But he was like, what if we started a beef and we did one diss record apiece?
Yeah.
But me and you were hanging out at Punch Bowl on a Saturday night laughing. we sitting at the bar top at Punch Bowl, drunk, laughing, looking at the numbers. Like, look at these motherfuckers. They really believe this shit? Yeah. It's all a calculated move. It's all about how you want to drive sales. And if rap was in the same space it was in 2019, I can promise you wouldn't see any of this shit going on right now.
Right.
None of it.
Right.
And then on top of it, you're getting the 50 Cent, who's the master of beef with social commentary as well. Come on. It's all a way for us to focus our energy on hip hop again.
Yeah.
And not give the energy in those genres that have taken over these last couple of years, which are country.
Country, big time.
Country, which mind you, I got a country pop record. I got to get that shit to you. Country and Spanish music.
Yes, they are really.
It's Morgan Wallen and it's Bad Bunny. And then when it comes to females, we know that it's Beyonce and Taylor Swift are the predominant two, and then 2A is fucking Doja Cat.
Yeah.
And then everyone else operates off of that.
Yeah, so let me ask you this question. If you were performing tonight, what's your usual first performance song when you perform?
I'm really, really, really specific based off of the shows I'm doing.
Right.
But a lot of times I kick it off with a song called Whole Squad. And that song is very special to me because that's a song I made for the Sacramento Kings specifically. 2019, 2020, they had the red City Edition jerseys. Remember them red joints with the band?
Oh, yeah, I remember them. Yeah.
My contact hit me up and asked me to make a song for the intro. I made the beat, wrote the record, produced it, engineered it. They accepted it. They played it at the games, bro. Intro song when they bringing the players out and doing all that. So it's a song called Whole Squad.
Yeah.
Man, that song is incredible to me. So I normally kick my shows off doing that shit. And it's one of those all-inclusive type of records.
Okay.
That includes like, hey, if you came to the show and it's you and your homie, or it's you and your group of homegirls, or it's you and a couple of homies that just got off of work, Whole Squad going up, everybody know what's up. Like, you represent your people.
Well, you know
that's a song I try to kick off.
Yeah, see, I can see that. Even when the day comes, which will come, when you start performing in front of a sea full of people, you got to do that song first. Get them amped.
Off the jump. But beautiful brothers. You know, I've got my own concert series called 18 Friends, which has been really successful over the past year and a half. It's been amazing to be able to do my shows at these different venues and have a lot of people fuck with us.
Yeah.
But being out there, being in front of thousands of people, because I've done it before, it's incredible. It's incredible. So I'm looking forward to getting back out there with the folks, man. We're getting ready to kind of set up this next tour. We did a tour last year, West Coast Love, as you know. Myself, Hennessy, Go the Unknown, KO, Highway.
Oh, man.
You feel me? Scourge, Bub Sop was, on the camera. Colt 45, the squad, man, Skylit. We did that tour last year. We're trying to do something new this year. So I'm looking forward to getting back on that road and getting back in front of these people.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Okay. Now, this segment I want to go ahead and talk to you about. I'll let people like this segment too. It's called, Yeah. What's your preference? What's my preference? What's your preference when it comes to performing on stage, and also when it comes to your writing process? Okay, so most of these questions will be more towards your on stage thing, but you get the idea. So, first question: what's your preference when you're on stage? Wireless microphones or corded microphones?
I need that wireless, man.
Why is that?
I'm all over the place. I have so much energy. Like, I'm described as a punk as a punk rapper when I perform. So like my energy is very like punk rock.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm all over the stage. I'm doing a lot of jumping. I'm jumping down in front of the crowd. I'm dapping hands. I'm doing all that. I'm getting you fucking hyped.
Yeah.
So I'm like a punk rapper, and I think a lot of that the base of that, it comes from me watching so much Wiz. Like, we have so much similar energy. Like, he's a punk rapper with his shows. Like, it could be a song, but he's fucking performing the shit like he's a fucking punk rocker. You know?
Oh.
So that's kind of how I am with my shit.
Okay.
So, wise, wireless for surely. I need to move around.
Okay. Question number 2. Say you're out there performing and you start noticing the crowd. 2 types of people. What's your preference if you had your choice in the crowd? Groupies or super fans?
Bro, I need them super fans.
Yeah.
Reason why I said that is this. Groupies are is very standard. Like, they all act the same.
Yeah. They just there for the night.
Like, for me, it's, they see me on stage, so they're trying to get the security.
Yeah.
And say like, I know him.
Yeah.
So they could get on stage and shit. I don't like that shit.
Exactly.
I want a super fan that's in there that's like, I fucking know every song he's performing.
They got the AT shirt on.
They got the fucking gear on and shit.
Yeah.
They done bought a ticket or 5 because they're like, fuck it, I'm supporting my boy.
Yeah.
Like, I want them because them are the ones that I'm fucking performing directly to. I'm dapping, hanging out with. So definitely give me the super fan, man. The groupie is basic. I'm not fucking with.
Yeah. Okay, this next question is more of your writing process. AT, what's your preference when you write a song? 16 bars or 12? What's your preference?
16 bars.
Okay. Hey.
Reason why I said it is I can write a 12 all day. Those are those pop hip hop records. Easy.
Yeah.
That's a 3-4 bar breakdown.
Yeah.
Easy. A 16 takes the song to a different level. There's a little bit more involved in the cadence that I'm going to take on a 16.
Yeah.
12, I know what cadence I'm taking. I'm going pop rap, period. But on 16, I'm rapping.
Yeah.
A 32, a 48, a stretch 16, a stretch 32, a stretch 64. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Just rapping.
That's just,
you know what I'm saying? Where you rap through the hook space. Like, you doing some current shit. You're right. But that 16 is that's where the core of a great song comes from. So definitely a 16 for me. Okay.
This one more going back to the stage. What's your preference? Let's say there are women on the stage and they really, really like you. Okay?
Okay.
They in the front row. And the ladies, what's your preference? They throw up bras or panties? Which one?
Bras or panties, huh? Shit. I mean, keep it solid. It's crazy because I'm saying I'm with my lady right now. And from her though, I want her throwing her panties on stage, bro.
Yeah, okay.
Cause like me, drop that motherfucker. I'm gonna be so real with you, bro.
Yeah.
You can throw a bra and shit. That's cool, but like, nah, I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying? I'm an ass man. I want to see what you doing.
I got.
I'm an ass man. Like, you know, we taking it exclusive. Like, I'm gonna be like, hey, if everything check out, like, I'm gonna be there. You feel me?
I agree.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta check out, man.
I gotta check out. It gotta check out.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Throw them panties on stage. Let me see what time it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
Okay.
I want to see you. Fuck that.
Let's go with number 5 here. Performance question. When AT's on the stage, you're performing. What do you prefer? The crowd be 80% drunk or 80% high?
I want the motherfuckers drunk.
Ooh.
I'm a punk rapper. So if you drunk, you're gonna match my energy because I'm gonna probably have I used to go into the stage where I was like a hooper, where I'd be like, oh, I'm not drinking before a show. Like, I'm gonna drink after the show. I'm gonna reward myself. But then I started like learning, like, oh, like, bro, you a couple shots.
Yeah.
The show, I know how to control myself, control my vocals, control my breath. I know how to breathe on stage. I know how to control the air that's coming in and out of my diaphragm. Like, I have all that technical fucking, all those technical skills.
Yeah.
So I like being a little couple shots in.
Mm-hmm.
So you turned up, we gonna have a good time.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If fuck, I'm gonna do a set specifically for high people because I got straight high music. Yeah. But I'm turned up though. Like I'm lit, bro. Like I'm energetic as fuck. Like I want you to have. I'm the type to be like, put your motherfucking drinks in the air one time if you got something on you right now. Yeah. Yeah. On you, buddy, right there. He on his 4th drink. Make sure you pay attention to him. This song right here gonna be good for buddy right here. Turn that motherfucker up. Let's go. That's the type of shit I be on. Man, could you imagine that a crowd, 80% of the crowd, only person who's sober is the bartenders and the owner. Bruh, I'm off. I'm already an energetic motherfucker. Yeah. Give me some couple drinks, bruh. Yeah. You don't get it all out of me. You don't get the tea, straight up. Okay. Yeah. All right. This one's gonna be more of your writing process question. Okay. What's your preference when you are writing your song, or I should say you're recording a song? Punch in or full take? Man, bruh, I'm punching now. Yeah. But the core of me is, I gotta get the verse off in one take. Right. But once I learned how to record music, and I watched a video of E40. E40 records 4-bar versions. Huh. Even with his vocal, like, he'd be on the sprinkle on me, and, he hit you with I be more hipper than the hippopotamus. Like, yeah. Get off in your head like a neurologist. Push him on weight, then knockolis. Got a partner by the name of Tupacalypse. Like, he broke that verse down. You know what I'm saying? He broke down choices. Yeah. Yeah. Ever told on a nigga? Fought on a nigga? Bro, all that was 2-bar, 2-bar, 4-bar, 2-bar, 4-bar. So once I learned the music making process and that it was okay to do that, I'm a lot more comfortable 4-bar. Or sometimes I'll 6-bar. Yeah. Or 8-bar. You know what I do like about what you're saying? Sometimes when you do punch in, you lose the momentum of the feeling a lot less. You only lose the momentum of the feeling if you don't understand lead-in vocals. Yeah. Right? So say, for example, I got a song where I said, it's called Yeah Times 3, where the song, it said, I'm loving the way that she talking to me. She make me know she is the one. Hey. And then I could go 4-bar with that, where I go, been through so many ups and downs, my heart, that shit where it turned. Hey, I could do 4, but the underneaths that come under that, the ad-lib, said I'm loving the way that shit, and I'm in the background, loving the way, talking to me, and she the one. Like, I learned that you gotta do a separate vocal for that. You gotta do a vocal or a separate second vocal. You might have to do 2 different presets. Yeah. Right? You might hear, and this is me getting technical, I know that you kind of nerdy with the shit, so you're gonna understand what I'm saying. Oh yeah. That might be me being like, okay, I'm on 0.6 decibels on the main vocal, but then on the underneath, I'm on 2.4, and then on the secondary, I'm on 3.6, because we all in the rule of 3, right? Yeah. You know the rule of 3. So it'll be like, it's different, but then it'll be like, all right, second vocal, I'm gonna put a phaser on that bitch. I'm gonna put an 8-stage phaser on vocal 2, then I'm gonna go 16-stage phaser on vocal 3, where it's underneath that second vocal, but it doesn't dominate the top vocal. Yeah. When I blend the levels, it comes off with the one together, and then it's got them little delays, And then as a listener, you're like, oh my God, how the fuck did he do that in one vocal? Bitch, I recorded 4 sets of that. There's 4 levels of my voice, but I mixed it in a way where you hear it as a seamless one.
Yeah.
So definitely 4-bar. Definitely 4-bar. Gotcha. It creates a better vocal and a better song.
Okay. Last question I have here. Let's say you're out there doing a show. This is without Skyler. You're doing your own thing. You just want to hop on different shows, throughout any city. Doesn't matter what.
Don't matter where you at.
What's your preference? Pay to perform or open mic?
Fuck, bro. I'm gonna be real. Open mic, and no disrespect to pay to perform, because I'm a businessman. So my events, I do my events, and my artists know what the process is. They're doing the deposit, but I put money in their pocket though.
Yeah.
If you're doing a deposit for the show, great. I'm giving you 15 digital tickets at $10 a pop, and you're taking the full profit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't need $75 back.
Yeah.
You invest $50 to perform, and you sell 15 to 25 tickets. I need you making your initial investment and then some. So if you invested $50, right, and you sold 10 tickets at 15 a pop, and that's $150, you just made $100. You pay for your deposit. But if you sell 20 tickets, 30 tickets, now your initial investment, it's over with.
Yeah.
You're coming with $200 in your pocket. Your fans are there.
Yeah.
And I got videography and photography. We're going to film the event.
Yeah.
So when you eat, you're walking out with pictures, video, $200 in your pocket.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, oh, and you made the flyer for me. You did everything else. When's the next show, bro?
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Nigga, when's the next date? Yeah. I'm going to 50 to make $200 and $250. I'm going to make $250 plus I'm going to get pictures and videos, my nigga. And you did the flyer for me and did the pro. Sign me up, bro. How many more shows do you fucking have coming up, bro?
Versus, it's like I know too. When it comes to when you're doing shows, there's some artists out there, and I'm not saying no name, who are extremely good at their art and extremely good at performing.
Fucking ass at the business, bro.
Oh my God! Yes, they come in here.
Time out. You suck so fucking badly on the part that matters. Right. And the reason why I said it is this. A lot of artists, they think the part that matters is I look good, my shirt is new, my chain is shining, my earrings look good, my tattoos are fresh, and the video I dropped for my new song has got hella views on TikTok.
Right.
They don't even think about the quality of what the fuck they're doing.
Right.
Nigga, you just dropped a song that I can fucking promise you in 2 to 5 years, I don't give a fuck about. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about it at all. Versus me, what I try to do, Sushi came out in 2018, my nigga.
Yeah.
Listen to Sushi right now, bruh, and be like, oh, this shit hot, bro. Shit fresh. When this shit drop? 6 years.
When this shit drop?
It dropped 6 years ago. Because I have the Drake mindset. Yeah. Drake's mindset when he dropped, just hold on, we're coming home. You know what his mindset? Yeah. I want you to play this at your wedding in 5 years, 10 years. Here we are in 2024. It's been 11 years since he dropped that first album. That album of Nothing Was the Same, right?
Yeah.
Tell me you ain't been to a wedding in the last 5 years, and one of the songs was Just Hold On, Going Home.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Tell me, when I go into an event, are you doing sushi? Are you doing sushi, right? Hey, yo, still performing sushi, my nigga? Bro, it's been 6 years, bro. It don't matter. That's the song. That's the one.
When it's the song, it's
100 new songs. The end of it, they'll be like, are you still gonna do sushi at the end? Are you still doing that song?
Yeah.
course, I'm still going to do that for you guys. So to answer that question, yeah, you want to keep that in. You want to keep that in mind, man. You want to keep that in mind. So, and I'm gonna hit him with that promo real quick. Are y'all looking to hop on a podcast? Y'all looking to get y'all music out there? Y'all looking to get some support in y'all city? Make sure y'all tap in my boy, Support Your Boy Podcast, man. Not only has he been rocking and fucking with all the artists from Sacramento for many and many years, but he's had multiple platforms in which have provided an opportunity for us artists from our particular city to have a platform to show what we do. Make sure if you guys need to tap in and need to do what y'all do, make sure y'all go follow my boy, Support Your Boy Podcast. Follow him. When you see the lion head, you see my boy. Follow him, shoot him a DM, and make sure that you're about your business. If you're going to support and you're going to organize and set up a podcast, make sure that you guys follow through. Make sure that you show up and make sure that you do y'all thing, man. It's your boy AT, Support Your Boy Podcast. It's nothing but love from my side, and I know it's nothing but love from my boy's side. Y'all know what it is, man. Yeah. AT, Support Your Boy. Let's go.
Yeah, appreciate that, bro. I love it. I love it. The last question I have to ask you before we end this night out is there a chance we can get you back here as a Support Your Boy podcast?
My God, bro, you can have me on whenever you want. You my dog. You know? Okay. Whenever you need me back on the show, you know what it is, bro. Tap in with me. I'm dropping new music right now, just so y'all know. New music out right now. A new single called Hella Wins with my boy King Kai, who I dropped a collaboration EP with last year called 7 Reasons Why. And I got a brand new collaboration EP out right now called 12-6 with my boy Jay Hen. He's new to music. He's new to the game. But it's a collaboration EP out right now on all platforms, man. Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, Apple Music. Wherever you find music and wherever you fuck with music, it's there. So make sure y'all go check that shit out. I got a bunch of new shit coming for y'all too. I got a brand new EP I'm working on right now. I dropped an EP last year called R&T, which is R&B EP of mine. I got R&T 2 in the mix right now, so check that out when it comes. But we got new shit coming, man. New music, new shows, new opportunities coming up. Make sure you guys stay tapped in.
Hell yeah. Yeah. So as we end this night, I appreciate you coming to the Support Your Boy podcast. What's up, bub? I appreciate you coming to the podcast, man. Can't wait to get you back on here. As we end this night out, I'm going to go ahead and play this song out for people who ain't heard it yet, or who probably hopped in after the song was over. They need to hear it one more time as we end out. So after you play this song, you go ahead and end this thing out, man. Appreciate you coming to the show, bro.
You know what it is, man. It's love, bro. I appreciate the fuck out of you, man. Keep rocking, keep rolling, keep doing you, my man, and keep that line hit on. It's your boy AT. It's your boy Support Your Boy Podcast. We in here, man. 916, stand up. Let's get it.